Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to your mid-January 2023 tarot reading. I hope you're well. Happy Aquarius month season. I'm so happy. Happy birthday. It's our season. It's our time. I hope you have an amazing month and an amazing birthday. Please give this video a like if this reading resonates with you. It's a free way to give back to the channel. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already so that I have more Aquarius energy to work with. Now, Aquarius, a very specific message has come through for you guys. I've already pre-shuffled and pre-pulled the cards. I've got the message loud and clear. This is going to be for those of you who are either going through a breakup or have gone through a breakup or have an ex lingering around or something like that, okay? Very specific. If you're just like in a happy relationship, no exes, no, it's probably not going to be for you, okay? Just putting that out there. Now, the song, first of all, that came through for you for this reading when I put my music on shuffle was Against All Odds by Phil Collins. I'm just going to play you a snippet of it, but definitely go and check out the song after this reading, okay? It will basically explain to you how your person's feeling. Okay, I think you get the idea. Aquarius, somebody from your past, like I said, either someone you're going through a breakup with now or somebody that you have broken up with in the past, okay? Basically an ex. It's not over for this person, okay? They are still very much... They feel like there's unfinished business here, okay? And for most of you, I feel like they actually want a reconciliation. Now, I'm going to start with your energy, okay? Because your energy is actually really beautiful. I love it, okay? The first card that came out for you was Attachment in Reverse, okay? So I feel like you either have already or you are now currently completely detaching from this person, from this situation. I feel like this is somebody who hurt you, or at least you felt quite possibly deceived by this person. You felt like they pulled the wool over your eyes in some way. You felt betrayed in some way. This took a lot of strength for you to get over. I don't feel like this was something easy by any means. It's not a case of, you know, one day you're in love and the next you're like, eh. No, this took a lot, and I mean a lot. I think this has been very tough for you. It possibly threw you off balance, threw your heart chakra off balance. You might have even been like a bit cold and bitter and just like emotionally numb, I'm hearing, for a while. But you've been patient with yourself. You've been patient with the process. For some of you, you've even been patient with this damn person, right? And you're really coming through the other side now, is what I'm feeling, or you will be very soon, okay? So it's beautiful energy on your part. I feel like you've been doing the work, you've been healing. I feel like I said, it's not been easy. There may have been times, or there may still be times where you really want to reach out to this person. You want to possibly think about reconciling with this person, but you've been very strong, and you've really stood your ground. You've realized your worth. You've realized that this was not serving you or is not serving you, and you've stayed in your power, and Spirit is applauding you for that. Well done, because I know it's not been easy. There's a light at the end of the tunnel now. Like I said, this could have had you in a dark place for a while, and I see that now you're starting to realize that, you know what, this is not the end of the world. My life is only just beginning. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. I feel this sense of like, you feel like you can finally breathe. You're no longer weighed down by this heavy heartbreak. You're like, you know, a sigh of relief. This card says, it's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. So some of you may be moving, like literally moving home, moving to another town, another city, maybe relocating for a job, or just traveling. Maybe you've taken a trip, you know, like that post-breakup trip or whatever. But ultimately, it's telling me that you are finally starting to see that you can have a future again. You're starting to realize that your whole happiness and your whole future did not depend on this person. And there is a light at the end of the tunnel, which is beautiful. Now, as I said, I don't think it's been easy for you at all, and it may still not be easy. The Moonology cards that came out for you will work through your fears, and it's time to take action. Okay? I do feel like for some of you, though you are detaching or have detached from this person, there is a part of you that still feels some kind of fear about the future. Well, what does the future hold for me without this person? What does my life look like? Oh my God, what if they move on and I don't? Or, you know, all of that sort of stuff that goes through your mind during a breakup, right? But Spirit's saying it's time to work through your fears, and it's time to move on. It's time to actually start doing things, start, you know, going out again, maybe start dating again for some of you. And honey, we will come to that, okay? But overall, Aquarius, your energy is one of, you're finally starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. There's hope. You're detaching from this person and from this situation. And for the most part, I honestly feel like most of you have no interest whatsoever in reconciling with this person. We have reconciliation in reverse, okay? What is going well on your part, okay? Still reading your energy. I see, like I said, you've had to discipline yourself quite a lot in this process. Like I said, sometimes you may feel like reaching out, you may, you know, but you've really disciplined yourself to hold back. You've taken no action towards this person whatsoever because you've realized that it's the right thing to do. No matter how hard it is, no matter how you're feeling, ultimately, you know deep down it's the right thing to do. It has to happen, in fact, okay? And you've really been doing the healing work. You're really starting to release the pain. Maybe you've even forgiven this person, but it's like, I forgive you, but at a distance. I don't have to forgive you and accept you back. I can forgive you and let you go type of energy, you know? So well done, honestly, well done. I see you're being kinder to yourself, and you're really just starting to feel, there's just this energy of starting to become more optimistic about the future and about this situation. You're really seeing things clearly now, which is beautiful. Now, what Spirit wants you to pay attention to though, okay, and focus on, what we're not doing so well, okay, is I feel like for some of you, a part of you emotionally still holds on to this. For example, you may still have photos of this person or of you and this person, or you might find yourself reminiscing to certain songs, or whatever the case is, there's a part of you that is still emotionally holding on to this, still revisiting those past memories. And for some of you, you're still in communication with this person, okay? And why this needs to stop is because whether you realize it or not, this person has a hold over you, or they're very good at, when you're in contact, they're very good at manipulating you, okay? And the reason for that is because this person wants to keep you stuck. Like I said, I feel like this person actually wants to reconcile with you, but even if they don't, it's like, well, if I'm not having you, then nobody can type of vibe. You know, they want to stop you from moving on. So for example, they may breadcrumb you, is what I'm getting basically. They might reach out every now and then and say, you know, oh, do you remember when we went and did this thing? Or do you remember this song that we used? You know, they try to bring up memories to try to get you reminiscing. And the whole purpose of this, Aquarius, is to keep you emotionally stuck and stop you from moving on, because they don't want anybody else to have you, even if they can't, okay? Very important message there. So you might need to cut contact with this person if you're still in contact with them. Or, you know, don't go down memory lane with them if you guys have to be in communication. Like if it's the mother or father of your kids or whatever, don't let them take you down memory lane. You need to cut all that out, okay? Because it's not going to help you with your healing and moving forward. If you don't want to reconcile with this person, which I feel like for the vast majority of you, you don't, okay? Just be careful if that's something to be aware of, okay? Now, moving into this person's energy, very clear message. One card popped out for them, and it is the Five of Swords in reverse. Again, reconciliation, okay? Which is why I feel like it's the other person that wants to reconcile, and it's you who doesn't. But of course, this is a general reading. It can be vice versa. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, you guys, I feel like this person, like I said, they're not done. For them, this is not finished. It's not over. A part of them really wants to reconcile with you, or at least speak to you. They want to make things right. They want to bring things back into balance. I'm also picking up that for some of you, this person knows that you hold some resentment towards them. Like I said, some of you feel betrayed or whatever, and they don't like the fact that you view them in this negative way. So it's like, even if they know they don't want to get back together, or they know that things just won't work out between you guys and they have to let it go, they can't move on knowing that you have this negative perception of you. So they really want to come in and kind of just clear the air with you. But as I said, when they do that, either they manipulate you intentionally, or even if it's not, because you had such a deep love for this person, it does F with your head. And so it's only for their benefit, is what I want to say. That helps them clear their conscience. It makes them feel better. But what does it do for you? Nothing at all. So your advice, Aquarius, this is where it gets interesting, okay? Like I said, is to stop the communication with them. I feel like they breadcrumb you, okay? And Spirit is saying it's time to stop accepting that. You know your worth now. You know that nothing good comes of this communication between you guys. No more accepting breadcrumbs from them. No more accepting a one-sided energy. No more accepting you being the one to always put in the effort with them. Just no. They're just giving absolute breadcrumb energy, and Spirit saying it's time for you to cut that out and focus on you, on your self-care, because you are really doing well. You're really moving through this pain. You're really coming out the other side. It's like, I'm hearing you're almost there. It's not 100%, but it's a good 90% for most of you. You're doing so well. Do not let this person pull you out of that. Focus on your self-care, because, honey, this is where it gets very, very interesting. Look what else came out for you in your advice. The Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. True pair. Okay. And the fact that this came out in your advice is very interesting, because it tells me that you actually have new love potentially coming in, okay? And with somebody who is your true match. Because again, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups, and I feel like it's something that could come in really quickly as well. So you need to be in your best possible headspace, heart space, everything space, right? In order to receive this. You can't receive this if you're still clinging on to the past, if you're still in this patchy, breadcrumby communication with this person, you know. If you're not interested at all in new love, and you know you're still with your person, but you're going through this rocky time, then I feel like the advice for you is to really take your focus off of the problems between you guys and put it back into you, because your cup needs to be full before you can bring anything to a relationship anyway, right? So the advice is for you to find your self-confidence again. I'm hearing that very strongly. This situation may have really knocked your confidence and your self-esteem. You may have really started to withdraw from friends and family, you know, just in hermit mode, and Spirit's saying come out of that. It's time to start socializing again, start finding your inner power again, your confidence, your independence as well is what I'm getting, okay? But for most of you, I truly feel that this is a new connection coming in, okay? I'm just saying, but we will deep dive that in the extended reading. I want to know all about this new person. Who are they? What are their intentions? Yada, yada, yada. Okay, but take it how it resonates, you guys. Yeah, essentially the bottom line is somebody from your past, you're on their mind. It's not over for them. They want to reconcile with you, okay? You, I feel like not so much. You're really detaching from this person. You're really starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're looking forward to life again. And it's really, really beautiful. Don't let fears hold you back. Don't be scared of what's to come, because trust me, God has got you. God has always got you. When you do what's right, when you walk in your purpose, when you do what you know is best for you, when you listen to your intuition and you go with that, it can only work out well for you. And believe me, it is going to work out very well. You're absolutely on the right track. There's just this like residual aftermath, if you will, lingering still. And I feel like for most of you, that is because you're in communication with this person. As soon as you cut communication, delete the photos, delete the messages, like declutter, detox them in every way from your space, I feel like that's what's going to take you from 90% over it to 100, you know, if that makes sense. Also look into doing cord cutting meditations here on YouTube. There's loads, because some of you may have an energetic tie to this person. I feel like there's a telepathic thing that goes on between you as well. So if you're suddenly finding yourself thinking about them a lot, it's because they're thinking about you, and vice versa. You have that kind of connection. So it's a very hard one to detach from, but everyone's story is going to be different, okay? If nothing bad happened, if it wasn't a toxic relationship and it was just, you know, some little arguments, or, you know, if it's not, you know, a breakup that absolutely needs to happen, and you know you should never go back there, and you do want to reconcile, then the good news is that I see for sure this person wants the same thing, absolutely. But even still, there's a strong message here of you, regardless, focusing more on yourself right now and finding your independence and your personal power, even if that is within the relationship whilst you reconcile, okay? But for the majority of you, I really do feel that this is a relationship that needed to end. It wasn't right. You don't want to reconcile with them. You want to detach, and you are doing so. You're finally getting excited about life again. You have new love potentially coming in if you're open to it. And for this group of you, you absolutely need to stop reminiscing, stop communicating with the person, really just do a final detox and remove them from your energy, because then you have the space for your blessings to land, honey, okay? Because trust me, they are coming. Oh my God. I can't wait to dive into this. The link to the extended is going to be in the description box below, you guys. We're going to dive into who this new person is. We'll also get more information on this past person to understand why they are still around you, and any more advice I can get for you. And we'll also look at the near future outcome in a general context, okay? But if this is where you leave me, then thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this helped you in some way. Have a beautiful, beautiful birthday month ahead, and I will see you next time. Bye.